So going to A8. I told you that A8 would be something that we would dig in a little deeper to, and we're going to. I want to talk about how algorithmic thinking, or the use of an algorithm, would be used to solve A8. Okay, and so the email extractor. We're going to create a function that will take a string and it will extract all of the email addresses and then clean them up and return a list of email addresses that are extracted. Okay, so remember the rules. So these are the rules that every email address needs to follow. It has to have an @ sign both before and after. It has to have text. At least one period after the @ sign. At least 2 characters after the period. Must not start in with punctuation. Can include the following: period, hyphen, underscore, @ sign. No spaces are allowed, and no periods at the beginning, end, or next to the @ sign. Those are the rules. So every email address has to be cleaned up to that standard. Now, I'm going to walk you through, with one email address, the process of how I want to attack this. Okay, so this is a useful thinking exercise before we even write any code. So the first thing I want to do with this email address is I'm going to split it. I'm going to split it using the @ sign. I'm going to break it in half. Now I have a list with 2 pieces in it, 2 strings. This string and that string, the front half, the back half. The characters in red are the ones I want to get rid of. So I want to get rid of the left parentheses in the first half and this in the back half. Now, because the @ sign was next to these, I should be okay for now, not worrying about what's there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the front half. I'm going to reverse it so that the characters in that are the opposite order. Now I want you to notice I have 2 strings that I can use a single algorithm to solve, right? All the rules are, the step-by-step rules are, you go 1 letter at a time, and you keep each letter if it belongs in an email address. And as soon as you get to one that's not a valid character, you get rid of it and you stop. Because once we hit something that's not valid, we're out of the email address, and so we stop. So we're going to keep everything until we get to this, and then we'll stop. Same thing with this, there's just more letters. But this will work on both half of the email address the same way. So I'm going to use a single algorithm to solve both halves. Okay? Now, all I have to do is, after I've cleaned this off, I take this, I'm reconstructing, right? I reverse it back, and then I glue it back together with an @ sign in the middle. And then it becomes a whole email address that's clean. So let's look at this in code. Let's get rid of this code for now. We don't need that.